This is the Touching the Earth guided meditation taught by Thich Nhat Hanh, and this is the translated and edited version by Sister Annabelle Monty. First touching of the earth. Touching the earth, I connect with the ancestors, the descendants of both my spiritual and my blood families. And I invite you now to bow your head, open your palms, and touch the earth. My spiritual ancestors include both my lineage and all of my own spiritual teachers still alive and already passed away. They are present in me because they have transmitted to me seeds of wisdom, peace, love, and happiness. They have woken up in me my resource of understanding and compassion. When I look at all my spiritual ancestors, I see those who are perfect in the practice of the precepts, understanding and compassion, and those who are still imperfect. I accept them all because I see within myself my own shortcoming and weaknesses. Aware that my practice is not always perfect, I am not always understanding and compassionate, I open my heart and accept all my spiritual descendants. Some of my descendants practice understanding and compassion in a way which invites confidence and respect, but there are those that also come across my difficulties and are constantly subject to up and downs of their practice. 3 breaths in and out. In the same way, I accept all my ancestors on my mother's side and my father's side and of my family. I accept all their good qualities and their virtuous actions. I also accept all their weaknesses. I open my heart and accept all my blood descendants and their good qualities and their talents and also their weaknesses. 3 breaths. My spiritual ancestors and my blood ancestors, my spiritual descendants and my blood descendants are all a part of me. I am them and they are me. I do not have a separate self. All exists as part of a wonderful stream of life which is constantly moving. And you may rise, hands in prayer pose into the chest, breathing in and out, and enjoy the breath. Second touching of the earth. With hands remained at the chest. Touching the earth, I connect with all people, all species, which are alive at this moment in this world with me. And bow down and open to the earth. I am one with the wonderful pattern of life, which radiates out in all directions. I see the close connection between myself and others, how we share our happiness, our suffering. I am one with those who were born or who have become affected by war, accident, or illness. I am one with those who are caught in a situation of war or oppression. I am one with those who find no happiness in their family, who have no roots and no peace, who are hungry for understanding of love and looking for something beautiful and wholesome and true to embrace and to believe in. I am someone at the point of death that is afraid and does not know what is going to happen. I am a child who lives in a place where there is miserable poverty and disease, and whose legs and arms have become like sticks, and who has no fortune. I am the frog swimming in the pond, and I am also the snake who needs the body of the frog to nourish its own. I am the caterpillar or an ant at which the bird is looking for to eat, but I am also the bird which is looking for the caterpillar or the ant. I am the forest which is being cut down. I am the river and the airs which are being polluted. And I am also the person who cuts down the forest and pollutes the rivers and the air. I see myself in all species, and all species in me. Take 3 breaths. I am one with the great beginnings and the beings who have realized the truth of no birth and no death, and are able to look at the forms of birth and death, happiness and suffering with a calm eye. I am one with those people who can find a little bit of everywhere, who have sufficient peace of mind, an understanding of love, who are able to touch what is wonderful, nourishing, and healing, who are also have the capacity to embrace the world with a heart of love and the arms of caring action. I am someone who has enough peace, joy, and freedom, and is able to offer fearlessness and joy to living beings all around them. I see that I am not lonely and cut off. I love the happiness of great beings of this planet, and they help me not to sink in despair. They help me to live my life in a meaningful way, this true peace and happiness. I see them all in me, and I see myself in all of them. Go ahead and rise. Hands to the chest, and enjoy the breath. The third touching of the earth. I let go of my idea that my body and my lifespan is limited. And down to touch the earth and bow the head. I see that this body made up of all 4 elements is not really me, and I am not limited by this body. I am part of a stream of life of spiritual and blood ancestors, which for thousands of years have been flowing into the present and flows for thousands of years into the future. I am one with my ancestors. I am one with my descendants. I am life which is manifested in numberless different forms. I am one with all people and all species, wherever they are peaceful and fearless, or suffering and afraid. At this very moment, I am present everywhere on this planet. I am also present in the past and in the future. The disintegration of this body does not touch me. Just as when the plum blossom falls, it does not mean the end of the plum tree. I see myself as a wave on the surface of the ocean. My nature is the ocean water. I see myself in all the other waves and all the other waves in me. The appearance and the disappearance of the form of the wave does not affect the ocean. My soul is not subject to birth and death. I see the presence of myself before my body manifested and after my body has disintegrated. Even in this moment, I see how I exist elsewhere than in this body. 70 or 80 years is not my lifespan. My lifespan is like the lifespan of a leaf or of a soul that is limitless. I have gone beyond the idea that I am a body which is separate in space and time from all other forms. Three breaths in, rise up to hands at the heart, and enjoy your breath.